What's up? My name's Tyler. I go by Ty Harris, T, Tom Fool, whatever you feeling today. I make music. 2 days ago, finishing up the last edits today. It'll be out soon.
Where'd you get the inspiration for the project?
I've always loved girls in a way that's been my vice. Loved them to a point that it might have been a flaw. So I kind of took time to myself and reflected on what I needed to do to be better for, if I were to give myself to someone else, in a sense. And I wanted to portray it in a way that wasn't like direct. I wanted it to be kind of going through like a rehab or withdrawals and seeing the other side of things, from their perspective, from other people's perspectives, and then write like a healing process of being with the wrong people or being wrong for another person, being toxic, having the toxicities in your body and cleansing them. So the idea behind it is, it's called Lovers Anonymous. Ideas behind it is, having an anonymous lover is the one night stands, being, an anonymous lover, getting that point across of being a better person and making sure I know who I am so I can be with someone else.
Love it. What's your creative process look like from start to finish?
Start to finish is figuring out the story I want to tell. What A to Z is, what point we want to get across, kind of get almost like a motif or, a thesis if you're going to get that way about it. What I want to explain to the listeners and to, the audience is that's what I sit down and really digest is, okay, this is what I want to tell. How am I going to tell that story? And it's from, I have a rough outline and then just kind of get in the booth and work it out as it goes. That's the biggest thing, I think. You can't have too much of, this is how it's going to sound in my head. This is exactly what it's going to be like, because then you're not going to get a good product in my mind. I had a rough idea of the story I wanted to tell, and in the moment I need to tell each story.
Biggest influences?
My main man Mac, got self-care tattooed on my hand. I got a wave for him. Prince, another huge influence. I think he's one of the best artists to ever walk the face of this earth. I also got a tattoo for him. Notorious B.I.G. That's probably my biggest main hip-hop influence. He was the one that got me into seeing what hip-hop was and how different it was than, what I had been listening to at the time. His wordplay and his cadence and the stories. The way he was able to tell a story on a beat was something that really, really captured me. And then Kurt Cobain's another songwriter who I really, really, really enjoy. I like how honest he was. I think that's something that I try and do with my music. Emulate what he did. That's a big one for me. But Mac is definitely upper echelon R.I.P.
Hell yeah. What's the best advice you were ever given?
It's actually from my junior year English teacher. It's a quote. Be patient towards all that is unresolved in your heart, and try to love the questions themselves, like locked rooms and like books written in a very foreign tongue. Do not seek the answers which cannot be given to you, and you would not be able to live them. And the point is to live everything, so live the questions now. I think that's a quote that I try to live by every day. Not get too caught up in the moment or where this is going. Sometimes best thing you can do is just ask yourself the question instead of sitting in your room being like, where's this going to go? How's it going to happen? It's just doing it. You're not going to find the answer unless you just go out there and do it. And then Mac Miller also said something about your vocals. As a singer or songwriter, as a rapper, your voice is your instrument. You have to figure out how to use it that best suits you. Everyone sings different. Everyone has different vocals, and that's something that I'm still working on every day.
When can we expect the release?
February 14th, single, Designer Weed, absolute banger, so good. Probably about a month after that, I would say mid-March is when it'll come out. March 14th might be a good date. It's my dad's birthday. Shout out Papa Bear. But yeah, somewhere around mid-March for the full project.
Cool. Hit him with the socials.
Socials, at Tom Fool right now. He's trying to change me to do Ty Harris. We're working that out right now. We'll get the logistics. But right now it's at Tom Fool, both on Instagram, 2 underscores on Twitter, and I don't use Facebook. But that's it.
Love it.